Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for Braxton Family Values, Season 7, Episode 1. It's 2:14 in the morning, and I almost didn't even want to review the show. Not that it was boring, nothing, no whatever, but I feel like they pieced it together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's something being left out, but I'm going to review it nonetheless and whatnot. Okay, if you have not done so already, make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird. JayBird. Dun, 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 dun. I'm too tired to sing the rest of it and all that goodness and stuff. Okay, so go ahead and like and comment and share and all that stuff I say in every single video. Y'all know what it is. I'm just tired, y'all. We're going to get on through that. So the episode starts off, okay, and we see the family. And they all sitting around there talking and everything, you know what I'm saying? And it starts off like, on July 15th, Tamar tried to take her own life or whatever. So we then see Toni bringing up how it was tough because she couldn't really talk to Tamar because Tamar was in and out of consciousness. And she brings up how, you know what I'm saying, I just want Tamar to have peace and happiness for her life. Once she has some peace, other happiness will come or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Mama Evelyn brings up how, you know what I'm saying, I knew Tamar was having issues. I knew that she was struggling, but I never thought that she would feel like she had no hope, and the only way was for her to try and take care of herself out. So I didn't have any idea that it had gotten that bad. Tracy brings up, like, I just hope Tamar will be healthy, okay? I just hope her health. Trina said, you know what I'm saying, I love my sister, you know what I'm saying, I hope she knows how much I love her. We all love her, and I hope she knows if she needs anything that I am here for her. Tawanda said something too, but I wasn't really listening. She just said, of course, how tough it was. They all are saying kind of the same thing. And I feel like, Tamar kept saying, I don't know what the point, what I'm saying, of them talking about it. What's the point of that? Da, 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 da. And I feel like the point of them doing that part was to address something big that recently happened with someone on the show. Because don't get it twisted. Tamar, for the most part, at least in this episode, is a full participant of the show. Now, she did not have any confessionals because the confessionals are always filmed later on. So I'm pretty sure at the time the confessionals were being shot, she was already done shooting the show. But she's on the show. She's in the show. So I feel like they were just trying to address what had happened, just said their piece about it, and basically how they wished her well. So while Tamar kept feeling like, I don't know what they're trying to do, they were just trying to show you some support, that they love you, and that it was tough for them to know that you were struggling. So we're going to leave that being whatnot. So we see, Toni's at a photo shoot because Toni has a new album coming out or whatever. She also was preparing for an 80 city tour. Now Tamar show up, okay, and Tamar was just being Tamar, whatever. I don't have no pictures of Tamar because I feel like Tamar don't really want to be included on the show. So I'm going to try to show her as less as possible, unless it's funny. Anyway, but Tamar pop up, to show support for Toni, and she chat, trying to be the director. Oh, why is she wearing that? What's she doing that for? What's going on here? What's going on there? Why is she doing the Birdman hand rubbing? I'm like, that was funny. When she said, why is Toni posing like Birdman rubbing her hands? I said, yeah, Toni was doing that. And she even said, well, Birdman, girl, who cares? Anyway, so they was up there chatting, her and Toni. And, they bring up how Trina's bachelorette party coming up, like in the next week or so. No, the wedding is about 2 weeks away and whatnot. And the bachelorette party is like within a couple days. And so, Toni like, I can't make it. I got to do a whole video, so I can't come to the bachelorette party. So Tamar say, well, I'm going to go. Because Lord forbid, if we both don't go, it's going to be a whole issue if Toni and Tamar don't come. But she do say, I wish I had something to do so I didn't have to go. I was like, you could just not go if you don't want to. Everybody grown, okay? But I'm going to leave that be. Now, Tamar looked great and was in great spirits in this episode. Like, nothing seemed off right now. Okay, not right now, whatnot. Now we do see Tracy walking and talking with Kevin or whatever. They sitting up in the park chitting, chatting or whatever. Now she brings up how there's been a lot of, sister drama. Okay, so she stayed away from the sister drama as of late, whatever. Mainly because she said she's really dealing and grieving very hard with her niece who died as well. Which I think the niece was like an accidental drug overdose or whatnot. So like, it's really really hard for me still for that. I'm still grieving from that. And she brings up how nothing feels right, you know what I'm saying, because Napa Valley was a whole mess and she has not seen her sisters since then. Now I want to note that at this point in time on the show, Napa Valley happened 9 months ago, but she brings up how she she has not seen or talked to her sisters in 9 months, that she wants to be there for Trina's wedding and everything. Now she also tells Kevin like people are always acting like they don't know the issue. Okay, they'll say this and do that and expect other people to accept and take whatever is being said or done. I'm not going for that no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only sister who has been married to one man, you, Kevin, for 27 years. You know what I'm saying? They have been married multiple times and divorced, new boyfriends here, new boyfriends there, whatever, who think they can come to the table of the family, okay, and have an opinion. We then see the scene of back at Napa Valley, how Tawanda's Umbra's then boyfriend, well, her and they still together now, but again, he was a new boyfriend then, and how he came trying to give her advice on how to fix the sisterhood brokenness. And she always felt like, how the can your man who knew to you come to me and tell me how to fix something with my sister? You just got here, bruh, okay? And so she feels as if they don't respect her and Kevin's union, okay? I can kind of agree with that or whatever. Now Kevin like, what you think is fixable? She said, for it to be fixable, people have to want to fix it, okay? What I do know is going forward, they're going to treat me how I should be treated, or I'm not dealing with none of them. Tracy is at a point in life, I feel like she know she pissed about stuff, and if she don't deal with it, it's gonna drive her crazy. So I'm happy she at least know I need to tell them how I want to be treated, or I can't deal with them in general and whatnot. I'm not cool. Now we do see the whole bachelorette party is going to be at Tamika Scott's house. Y'all know Tamika Scott is one of the Scott sisters from Escape. And so her and Trina are best friends. So she's having the party at that girl house. Now Tamar come in asking, oh, you know what I'm saying? Why is all these dicks around? What's going on? A cake, that's a dick. Some balloons, that's a dick. It's a cake dick pan. Dick straws. Why is all these penises? And Umbra say, this is like, Trina's last hoedown. Okay, we all gonna be dressed up like hoes, and Tamar came dressed up like a whore, okay? It was cute and whatnot. She looks amazing, okay? She looks great or whatever. But again, I'm like, Tamar, why you acting as if you don't know about bachelorette parties? You've been married twice, mama. Did you never have one? I'm gonna leave that be and whatnot. But she's like, because I'm saved now, you know what I'm saying? And because I'm saying I can't be down with all this stuff because I am saved. Now I'm like, but you is saved and fucking somebody that you're not married to. I would think God would have more of an issue with you fucking some dude that you're not married to versus you drinking out of a dick straw. I'm gonna leave that be. I'm gonna leave that be and whatnot. But over at Trina's house, she at home talking to her mama, okay? Her and Mama Evelyn sitting around, honey, in they blue jean and they blue tracksuit or whatever. Mama Evelyn looks good, okay? Money has done her well. Trina looks great as well. We gonna let Trina go. And Trina is excited because she's getting married next week. Trina does seem much happier with Vine. She seems much more at ease with him. I think Vine brings to her a calmness that she didn't have before. Plus her kids are older, so she really can just like settle into life with her man or whatever. Now she say, okay, it's been a tough time since the drama at Napa Valley 9 months ago. So she too has not really talked to the sisters as much as before or whatever. Now mommy say, what I'm saying, I'm not coming to the party. I'm not gonna be there. It's not my thing. I'm not trying to be hanging out with the heathenness of it all. But mama, you had 6 kids. You was a heathen too. Mama said, girl, I was married and I still wouldn't be partying with my children. Okay, but you go, have a good time, have fun, and don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about me or your daddy or even Vine's parent. Don't worry about any of that shit. She do bring up, though, Trina does, that, mama, daddy said he want to sing out my wedding. And mom, it was like, oh, no, we know he can't sing. Like, y'all did not get y'all singing pipes from your daddy. So I would have said, do not let your daddy sing because it's going to mess up the whole wedding. And I'm like, that's cute. It's cute that they can even sit there and talk about Daddy Braxton without Mama Evelyn getting upset, because sometimes he irks her nerves, but it was again a nice little conversation and whatnot. So people started arriving, or whatever. By people, I mean it was really just Trina who arrived, and Tracy arrived too, and everything like that. And it was weird because, again, none of them had been around each other. So even when Tracy got there and Umbra greeted Tracy at the door, it was a weirdness to where Tracy said she almost wasn't gonna hug her, but she did, like a little light hug. And then Tracy never went upstairs to talk to Tamar, because Tamar was upstairs. And then when Trina got there, and Trina went upstairs and she seen Tamar, I'm like, okay, so clearly Trina and Tracy and Tamar are kind of kept separate a little bit. Like this, we never seen Tracy and Tamar say hi to each other. How we saw, everybody else say hello. So I noticed that be myself. I'm gonna leave that be. But again, it's a weirdness in the room. Like the elephant is so clearly in the room. The elephant ain't went nowhere, okay? But they all dressed up, having a good time or whatever. We do see Trina go upstairs where Tamar had like whole clothes for her to put on or whatever, and it's cute. Quad was there for Married to Medicine. Miss Juicy Miss Juicy baby. She was there too. Lily from SWV was there. I'm like, okay, a lot of people. That short hair lady from Sister Circle, I can't think what her name is. But again, the entertainment gets started and whatnot, and they sitting around like they all dressed, scantily clad, and they all dressed like hoes or whatnot. I don't know who that white lady is sitting next to Tom, but I'm gonna leave that be. Tawanda introduced a couple who, as they say, they explore Tantra, okay? And I'm like, okay, what's that? And they then say, yeah, we explored Tantra. And so what we're going to do here today is we're going to do an orgasmic awareness practice. I said, what? And even Tamar and Miss Juicy said, what's going on here? Now, I also wonder why the Miss Juicy picked that wig. Like, the ends look real tattered, so I'm not sure. But both Miss Juice and Tamar was like, orgasmic awareness. What's going on? What happened? What we gonna do? I don't know what that is. And I was confused too. But I said maybe they just talk about having an orgasm. Nope, they had a man and a woman. I can't lead this up too long, I don't think, or whatnot. So look real close. A man and a woman. Well, not this is a bit not bad one. A man and a woman was sitting around now, just exploring each other's bodies or whatever, and touching on each other or whatever, and just being aware of the other person's orgasmic power. I was like, wow, I want to see what this is about. But the people around there was talking so much and laughing and being drunk, you couldn't hear too much. So again, not everybody, but you know what I'm saying, Trina was getting a little bit upset. We seen, Tracy was a bit drunk because she was a bit loud, quiet, sit up there looking like that in that bad wig. It's not a bad wig, because it's not a bad wig. I just wish she did look like, like it hadn't been flat out in a few days. Anyway, but Tamar being loud, like I'm saying, do y'all know each other? Is y'all dating? I'm like, what does it matter? Clearly they there for a reason. They both came dressed to undress, so like leave and be. It was a lot, and Tamar trying to act as if this is too much. I am not ever involved. Girl, you fucking that man that you not married to. You be on stage twerking in lingerie. Girl, leave it be like that, okay? Anyway, so because they are talking too loud and just not really fully paying attention, Trina's upset because she feels as if people need to pay attention when someone is doing a little skit or whatever for you and they're showing you their craft. Respect these people's business enough to pay attention. I'm like, that's true. That's true. But if we too drunk, I don't have the attention span to pay attention. Okay, I'm gonna say that. But I would have been there paying very much so attention. That would have sobered me. Because it's a man, what they doing? Why her tits out? What is it? Is she straddling him? What's going on? I wanna know or whatnot. Okay, we then see she has other things that whatever. This naked man then walk out, who name is Bishop, okay? He walking out, dick out over. I'm looking like, that man penis is out. That man penis is out and whatnot. He like, yeah, I'm here to show y'all how to please your man with a grapefruit. I said, is he gonna suck dick? Please don't tell me this man gonna suck no dick. He didn't. He did not. He had cucumbers and grapefruits, okay? But at one point in time, he put the grapefruit on his his cucumber, and girl, I'm like, what is he doing? What is going on here? And Miss Juice like, you getting grapefruit juice on me? You getting grapefruit juice on me? I'm like, why is this man over Miss Juicy, and why is he holding grapefruit? Is he twisting the grapefruit on Miss Juicy? No, ma'am. Don't do that, no ma'am. Don't do twist no grapefruit on me, because how can I get home and explain how I got grapefruit juice on the back of my shirt? Dude gonna say, why would you bend over? Baby, I wasn't bent over. He came and he put grapefruit juice on me. I don't know how to explain that. Get your grapefruit juice and your cucumber off Miss Juicy. Okay, I'm gonna leave that be. Okay, but then we had them go to the third part of the room. Tamika's house is huge. The amount of people she had in there and going from room to room. She's a nice house. Okay, anyway. They go into a third room and it's strippers. And I mean like, yeah, I let them strip. I mean like, girl, I can't show y'all that stuff. It was upside down, people ass, it was stuff everywhere. But let me say this, Tamar acted as if on her show, Get Your Life, that Trina's bachelorette party was a mess. It looked fun. It looked like a true fun bachelorette party with your girls dressed up. It's fun scene to be had. I don't know what they did not show. It could have been that her and Tracy didn't talk. I don't know. But again, it looked like it was a good time. And Trina looked like she had a good time. Okay. We then see Trina and Vine meet up with her daddy and his wife. Okay. Now we all know Miss Wanda was his daddy's wife years ago. And even though they've been married for 20 years, that's still the woman he supposedly cheated with on Miss Evelyn. Okay. So I mean, that's just hard. It's different to be around the lady who ruined your parents' marriage, okay? Or helped ruin, because I mean, it take a lot of people to ruin a marriage. Anyway, so they sitting around chit-chatting or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Miss Wanda and Daddy Braxton is invited to this wedding, which is a long stretch, because last time when they was invited on the family vacation, Miss Evelyn was pissed, okay? But again, Braxton say, I've been married to Miss Wanda for over 20 years. Evelyn should be past that shit by now, okay? I hope so too. So, she's like, Daddy, do you really want to, sing at my wedding? He was like, well, yes. I want to sing Unforgettable, okay? And you want to sing with me? She was like, oh, no, sir. No, you can sing it all you want to, Daddy, but I would not be singing with you. And her daddy mentioned how he feel like Vine is a good match for her. How, she seems much happier with him. And she do. I think Vine is like mellow. And Trina older now too, she's not as young as she was when the show first started. So something about her and Vine together is real common. Now I think it's too boring for them to have a reality show, but they can definitely be on here with the foolishness or whatever. Now she also bring up how she did not ask her sisters to be in the wedding, cause she's like, cause Vine brother is his mate, is his best man, his sons is his groomsmen. She said, so I decided to have Mikey, her brother, to be her like best man or whatever, and then her two sons would be, well, they're not, cause they're not groomsmen and they're not bridesmaids. Are they? Is he? Can the man be a bridesmaid? Is that what it's called? Was it a bridesman? I get maybe they bridesmaids. I don't know, honey. Anywhere go, she said it wasn't that she did not want to ask her sisters. Her and Vine just wanted to do something different. Look, weddings are stressful. Okay, and her sisters is crazy. I think that was the best thing to do, because that way no one can say, well, you didn't ask me, but you asked them. And it's easier to say, well, no, we just had our brothers and our brothers and our kids, and that's it. And that's it, and whatnot. Okay, anyway, that was all they had. But again, Miss Wanda comes to the wedding, and I want to see what's gonna happen at that wedding and whatnot. So we then see Umbra and Tracy coming to have a conversation, because as Umbra say, Tracy had a whole attitude at Napa Valley 9 months prior, because they ain't seen each other 9 months. Them seeing each other at the bachelorette party was the first time they had seen each other in person and whatnot. But let me say this: Tracy walked in, honey. I wish I could have got a shot of her walking in. She looked good. Okay, hair good, makeup good, outfit good, body banging. You can tell that she is in a better place mentally, probably emotionally, even though she's grieving, but she looked very much so put together. And I love this. I loved she strutted. Okay, she strutted in that outfit. I said, come on now, Tracy, let them know. Anyway, so they sitting around talking and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And I know Tracy was mad at us from before, okay? And I think we just all need to talk, okay? And it's like, so Tracy, I know you was mad for it. And she said, well, yeah, I was. I'm still upset. I still have issues. I still don't like y'all, you know what I'm saying? But this is not the time to address any of that. Because again, Trina's wedding is like the following day or whatnot, or within a couple of days. So because this is Trina weekends, the wedding weekend, she's like, I don't want to get into any of that, right now. We can talk about that later. I'm saying, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time. I'm saying, look, I haven't talked to anybody much at all. Not Tracy. No, girl. Not Trina. Not Mom. You know what I'm saying? I haven't taken my time getting myself centered. Okay. Making sure that I can see what I want in life. I want to focus on, you know what I'm saying, how I want people to treat me, and what I don't like about it or whatever, and what I don't like about it, I won't be around. Okay, so I'm gonna let that be. Oh, okay, well, I get it. I get that 100%. But after the wedding, do you think you will be open to maybe talking to us about how you feel and what what your boundaries are or whatever? Oh, well, you know what, Umber? My thing is, boundaries in our family is so in your face. It's just in your face. It's in your face, in our lives, in our family business. It's just so much. It's just people get so much in there. Oh my God, Tracy, do you feel like we be smothering you? She's like, well, yeah. You know what? For me, Tracy, let me apologize. I want to apologize. I am sorry about that, okay? And I'm like, okay, that was nice, but Tracy feel like, you know what I'm saying, when you apologize, you have to be sincere, you know what I'm saying, and sincere means that you hopefully don't do it again. So let's see how things go moving forward, okay? But in the scene, she's like, you know what I'm saying, look, I feel like I'm in a different space right now, whatever this in life, because I am still grieving, okay? Lauren was like my child, so it's like I lost my daughter, so I'm just in a different place in life than y'all are. And I think I understand what she mean, because you can have a niece or a nephew, and one aunt or uncle is closer to that child than the rest. Like for DJ, that's like my son. Okay, I didn't birth him. No, I did not. But he is like my son. So, God forbid, if anything ever happened to him, it would feel like my child. Something happened to my child. Whereas, it won't feel like that to maybe my brother, who, lives in Chicago, so he doesn't see, he's not as involved with DJ like that because he don't live here. So it's a different thing. It's still, it's just different. So I completely got what Tracy meant. And her thing was like, I'm still trying to cope with losing Lauren. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm just different than everything else and whatnot. And Trina, girl, these names. Tawanda, understood or whatever. And so, I know for years you have always suppressed your feelings or whatnot. And so I get how, it's different for you to not be saying stuff. It's like, yeah, I used to do that. I did, I'm saying, but I'm taking my time now. And now it's really it. I feel like they're gonna piece this show together to show us what happened over those few months or whatnot. I'm here for it, but I don't need them to like slow feed me the bullshit. Just hurry up and give it to me. Come on, give it all up. Okay, anyway, that was the whole episode. Okay, until next week. Peace.